You're aware that the Vatican City is the Pope's residence and the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. You've probably heard of St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel. So do you think you know pretty much everything there is to know about the place? Wrong. There is still a lot you don't know about the Vatican, so today we'll talk about Egyptian secrets revealed in the Vatican. Let's get started. Pope Gregory XVI created the Gregorian Egyptian Museum in 1839 in 9 of Pope Pius IV's Belvedere Palace apartments. Romans loved Egyptian art and imported it to decorate homes, shrines, temples, and more during the imperial age. After the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, when Augustus defeated Mark Antony and Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, opulent Romans brought war riches to their city, causing a decline. Later, emperors imported Egyptian treasures, forming the Vatican's Great Trove. The museum's first room holds epigraphic artifacts. The fragmentary statue of Ramesses II enthroned, etched with the Pharaoh's cartouches, is its centerpiece. Some scholars think Ramesses II was the Exodus Pharaoh Moses and Aaron rebelled against. Percy Shelley's sonnet uses Ramesses II's Greek name, Ozymandias. Hatshepsut and her nephew Thutmose III appeared on a commemorative stele. Hatshepsut pioneered feminism. She became co-king while regent for her nephew. Unfortunately, Thutmose III tried to obliterate her name from everything related to her monarchy in his old age. He failed to erase her reign from history because this stele and other records show that she was king. 2 mummies, including the Lady of the Vatican, are in room 2. The Lady of the Vatican shroud displays the deceased's full body rather than just a face, unlike most female burial shrouds. Only 6 similar shrouds remain. The woman in the shroud wears Roman garments and jewels and has a haircut of the Severian imperial woman. The Severian women were the Princess Kates of the day. Ushabti were funeral figurines buried with the deceased to aid them in the afterlife. The Valley of the King's Tomb of Seti I, father of Ramesses the Great, contains Ushabti, meaning one who answers. Seti I was buried with almost 700 Ushabti. Obviously, he believed he required a lot of aid in the afterlife, but they are now scattered over the world, so he may have to perform more work than he expected. Seti I Ushabti are fashioned of wood and covered with black varnish, a vegetable substance that symbolizes survival after death. The Fayum portrait of a young man is the room's last masterwork. Fayum portraits, wooden masks painted with tempera or encaustic, replaced burial masks. Some of the Fayum portraits have been found elsewhere in Egypt. Room 3 recreates the Serapeum of the Canopus at Hadrian's Villa, Tivoli. This Vatican room houses Egyptian treasures from Emperor Hadrian's residence. The initial curator of this museum believed that the Serapeum was a place of worship, however recent villa digs suggest that it was a banqueting area and that Canopus alludes to a settlement on the Egyptian delta where Romans vacationed. Osiris Antonius and Osiris Apis statues are in this room. After Augustus won the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Egyptian culture influenced Roman art. Room 4. The Campana plaque, the Kako, which once depicted a dog, a sacred animal to the god Thoth, but has been damaged, and a statue of Anubis, the Egyptian god of death, who was usually depicted as a jackal, are major works in this room. In Roman culture, Anubis was combined with Mercury, hence his staff. The head of Pharaoh, Mentuhotep II, perhaps from his Thebes tomb, is in room 5's statuary. The statue of Queen Tuya, originally depicting Queen Tai, the wife of Amenhotep III, was repurposed by Ramesses II to commemorate his mother Tuya. Ramesses' sister, Henitmoia, stands next to Tuya. The anthropomorphic statue of Apis and the statue of Bes, the god of infants and pregnant women, are further sculptures. The holy Apis was born to Ptah and a virgin cow. Osiris Apis was born when the bull died. A cat mummy urn is in room 6. Egyptians sacrificed kittens to Bastet by strangling or breaking their spines. According to myth, Bastet was a lioness who had to be tranquilized by ritual. This room has the joyful tale of Horus on crocodiles. Horus, son of Isis, goddess of magic, stands on 2 crocodiles while holding various hazardous animals. This depicts his victory against evil. Tales like this one were believed to have magic that treated scorpion and snake bites, compelling my toxologist husband to quit. Now we're at the end of our video. Thank you for watching this video and we'll see you in the next one.